One of the amazing things about summer is that there's so much more daylight hours, and this means more makeup options. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a transformative beach to night look. I'm going to show you how you can easily transform a day look by adding a little bit of color to your waterline and lower lash line, as well as adding a little bit of eyeshadow as bronzer. So let's get started. One thing that Club Clio offers is the Nudism. This is the Cushion Wear Foundation. What I love about this is it comes with two. So you get the package with the foundation, the cushion foundation, and you get an additional one. So when you run out, poof, it's right there. A lot of people ask me, like, what are the benefits of a cushion foundation? Oh, there's a lot of benefits. By the way, this is what it looks like. You get the pack and then you get the additional one. There are a ton of benefits when it comes to cushion foundation. Because the foundation is going through a cushion, it is kind of refining and filtering. Think about it this way, when you use a filter for your water, like one of those picture filters, doesn't it make the water just a little bit more clear, crisp, refined? That's kind of how a cushion works. Now the fun thing about cushion foundations is they've kind of become mainstream. Like major brands in the drugstore and even like higher up brands like taking on this trend. But it all started as an Asian beauty trend. So of course we gotta go to the source and get some Kbeauty cushion foundation. Now this is Nudism from Club Clio. I love that the packaging has like a matte feel to it. The matte texture makes it feel really nice and luxury in my hand. It comes with its own applicator, which is important because when you use a cushion foundation, you want to use a little sponge versus using a traditional brush because you want to pat the product on. So when you open it up, you have a little kind of like gated off area. You just peel that off. I like keeping these, so even though I'm removing the film, I like to put it back on every time I use this product. So here is the cushion foundation, and you can kind of see the cushiony texture. Especially when I touch it, you can see the product. It's just like a sponge. So the cushion is essentially a sponge. And you can see there's a little bit of excess right here. But when you press it down, that releases the foundation. When it comes to cushion foundation, a little bit goes a long way. What I love about the Clio Nudism Velvet Wear Cushion Foundation, by the way I'm wearing 05 Sand, is that it has a velvety texture, it helps to even out skin tone, leave my skin looking airbrushed, and it has a bright matte finish. So not all cushion foundations are simply like BB creams. This is going to deliver a full coverage foundation. As you see, I'm patting the product on because this is going to help give the most natural look rather than just simply dragging the product across the face, which can leave a streaky texture. Once you finish using this product, make sure that you close it up tightly so that this sponge does not dry out. Make sure you don't forget your neck and pat from your chin slightly downward. This way your foundation effortlessly blends into your neck. So I've already done the shadow on one side of my eye, and this is a very simple eye brightening look. It features the Prisim Air from Club Clio, and this is the shade Chic Bronze. I love the packaging because it features holographic letters, and that always kind of gets me if there's holographic anything on the packaging. So it's a simple baked shadow, and it's very, very bright. Now you can use this wet or dry. I've used it dry, and you can see I have a full impact of shadow. If you would like to be even more metallic or more impactful, be sure to wet it. I'm using a fluffier brush to apply this product. As you see, I'm swirling a fluffy brush in the pan, and I'm just sweeping across the lid. Now you can use your fingers if you do not have brushes, but because this is so simple, one brush is pretty much all you need. So if you have a fluffier brush, you're good to go. That's all you need. It's very simple. One thing I love to do is if I'm going lighter on my shadow, especially for summer, I like to have some fun with liners. So I have two different liners which are absolutely adorable. Now these liners are called Clio Gelpresso. And what makes them special is they look like pencils, like actual like drawing pencils, but you open them up and they need no sharpening whatsoever. So I really, really like that. By the way, the Prisim Eye actually has a mirror, so you can easily see what you're doing on the go. Now the shade I'm using is called Golden Black, and this shade is special because it's not just your average black liner, it has a little bit of a golden sparkle to it. So I thought that this would be the perfect shade to line my upper lash line. We're going to do a diffused look, by the way, the end of it contains a little mini sharpener if you do want your retractable pencil to be just a little bit more precise, and it comes with a smudge brush, so you don't even have to incorporate any additional brushes. So I've already done this eye, and you can see it's a very subtle difference. So if you like a brighter eye, just keep it the way it is. If you like just a subtle, smoky little touch, you can use the liner. So what I do is I stay very, very close to the line of your actual lash, and you want to just apply a very small amount. As you see, I'm going back and forth, and I kind of wing it out, but not all the way. Then I draw a few lines inward, very softly, not as hard as when I'm drawing the line. And I take the blender area and I blend this out, kind of like smoke it out. I also blend out the line I did on my eye, very softly. So you keep blending until you have a very diffused liner. And like I said, what I love about this is it has a little bit of that gold shimmer. So what it's going to do is it's really going to work with metallic shades. It's not going to look like you're just trying to blend in a black matte liner, which might not blend in as easily as something that has a little bit of a metallic particle. So if you want now, you can do your false lashes. I'm going to quickly put mine on, and then we're going to go to our highlight. So now I've applied my false lashes, but I do want to put a shade in the waterline. So I'm going back to the Clio Gelpresso, and this shade I'm going to be using is called Emerald Lagoon. This is a great way to incorporate a pop of color for summer looks. So even if you didn't do the false lashes, you got your copper, and you want to do just a pop of blue. Like, I love pairing coppers and blue for summer. It's a must-have. So here's the shade. As you can see, it's pretty like right in the middle, but it's going to definitely give you a pop of color. So I've already completed my right eye. We're going to work on my left. You can put it just in the waterline for a subtle pop of color, or you can apply it to the lower lash line and then smudge it out for an even bigger pop of color. So as you see, you just kind of lightly pull down on your eyelid. You want to do this very gently, and you're just going to use the side of the pencil to apply a thin layer of color to that waterline. You don't want to press too hard because it's a very sensitive area. And then you just lightly do a small little line, kind of like the way we did it on the upper lash line. And you just apply a very small amount. Use the included blender on the other side of the Clio Gelpresso liner. And you'll see you just get a nice little blended out look, and it adds just a little bit of extra dimension to the look. Or take the look from day to night. So if you wore this look during the day, maybe without the false lashes, and then for a night you put on some false lashes and use a little bit of the Clio Professional Emerald Lagoon, and this is the Gelpresso liner. So it helps to really make the look go from day to night. I personally would wear this during the day, but I know that not everybody's into that glam aesthetic, so I want to give you guys options. Now when it comes to my favorite product, you know I'm an addict for highlight, and one of the things Club Clio offers is the ink highlighter. I love this stuff because it gives you that liquid highlight glow that I feel is so important for the summer. Sometimes we pile on like powder highlight for the summer and it's just too much. So a liquid is actually going to just apply better for the summer, and it's going to interact better with the warm or humid temperatures. So I love that this product has a doe foot applicator, and I just do a few little dabs. And if you notice, I'm sticking right to the top of my cheekbone. Now you can use your finger, you can use a fan brush, you can use a little highlighter brush, but I'm assuming that you guys are doing this quickly on the go. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it with the finger. If you notice, I'm using my whole finger. If you notice, I'm using my whole finger, and I'm starting in the center, I'm blending it downwards, and I'm blending it upwards. So you see you have a very diffuse look, but you still get that highlight, but it doesn't look like you have just a straight line. It's super important to make sure that you don't just have that straight line. Now usually I would do a contour routine, but I'm going to skip that because this is a summer look. And I want to show you how the Prisim Air, the same shadow I used on my eye, the Chic Bronze, if you take a angled brush and you just lightly tap it in, and you dab that on to where you would apply your contour, and then you bring it towards your upper forehead and your cheek, and you keep blending and blending, you're going to get a very bronzed look. Like, look, it's kind of like a contour, but it's more bronzed. You can see that this side is kind of like flat, this side is kind of bronzed, so it works together. And I'm applying literally the least amount of product possible. You can even tap some extra off on your hand. But you want to make sure that you're bringing that up and down into the jaw, into the forehead, and this is going to create a bronzed or just a little bit of a deepened look and allow your skin to look warmer, especially if you're like me and you never go out in the sun. You want to look like you have a little bit of a tan, a little bit of something something. Now for the lips, I'm going to be applying Clio Rouge Heel. What's cool is the back kind of looks like a heel and the bottom's like a red bottom, so I thought that was really cute. I love that Clio packaging. Club Clio packaging is so adorable. So this is called Chai Tea, and it pops out with a push of a button. The shade is really perfect for every day, but I think it goes well with a bolder look. So if you want to wear this just with your bronzed eyeshadow without all the liner and everything and just the highlight, this would be perfect for every day. But I also think that it complements a glam look really well because you've done so much on the eye that you don't want to go too big on the lips. I love how easily and smoothly this applies. It has a very creamy texture, an opaque finish, didn't feather, didn't bleed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on how to take a day look into night. I hope you enjoyed my tips. I think one of the really important things about summer makeup is you want products that do more than one thing, especially if you're traveling, if you're going on vacation, or you are going to the beach, or you are staying somewhere. You know, you don't want to have to carry a whole thing of makeup, and you don't want to be putting a whole bunch of products on your face. So what I love about the Clio brand is that you can take the shadow, use it as a bronzer, you can tap it on your lips and highlight your lips. There's a lot of different options with these products, and I love that. And all of these products felt super lightweight. They didn't feel cakey. The foundation was absolute hands down perfect for summer because it's going to give you that opaque coverage, or even if you want a sheer coverage, you can apply it a little bit sheerer, but it's definitely more on the opaque level. But if you like opaque for the summer, this cushion foundation is going to give you that lightweight look. Not only that, is because it's lightweight, you can put other things like highlight and bronzer on top, and you're not going to feel like you're having a cake face during the summer. We've all seen the meme where the makeup is melting off the woman's face. You're not going to have that with these products, and I think that that's amazing. So guys, if you'd like to check out any of the Clio products, please head over to my info section. There'll be a link there. And if you'd like to save 20% on any purchase, please use my promo code Recycled Stardust. It will be valid till the end of June, so get your shop on. Also, if you live in the New York City area, please be sure to check out Club Clio. It is on West 14th Street in Manhattan. I will leave the information for where you can find the store in the info section below as well, so you can get your shop on. The store is amazing. Every time I'm in there, I'm like, I want to buy everything. It is a Kbeauty wonderland. So check it out if you're in the New York area. If you guys aren't already, please head over to Instagram at Recycled Stardust. Give me a follow. I'm always posting food, fashion, flat lay, makeup looks, you name it. Under all of my makeup looks, I have my little makeup recipe that gives you the exact details and all the products that I've used in that specific look, so you do not need to, you know, sit through a 10-minute video just to figure out what that one product was that you were interested in. Like, what's that liner? There it is. So please be sure to give me a follow. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you so much.